And action. Welcome, producers, to another episode of Universe number 450. And it's an edition of Monday Night Raw right here in Portland, Orlando. Well, Oregon. What the hell? Yeah, we're in Portland, Oregon. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm going to be your host and your commentator for today. FRJ, or you can call me Giddy, doesn't really matter. I'm pretty much well known as FRJ, so you could pretty much go off of that. And as we start off the show, we got Eric Bischoff, the general manager of Monday Night Raw. See what he's got to say and or do. Should be interesting. Now, guys, this is going to be our last Raw. Matter of fact, it's going to be our last line of shows from here to 205 Live. Once we're done with them, we're going to be having a few pay-per-views, to be exact. We're going to have Raw's Clash of Champions pay-per-view, Raw exclusive, so you're going to see only Raw titles and Raw superstars compete at the event. And then the other events to take place back-to-back are going to be ECW's exclusive pay-per-view, the ECW is going to be before, but the very first one to take place even before that is going to be Backlash. So, we're going to talk about that when we get to SmackDown Live. Let's go ahead and get things started here and leave it at that. Gotta get a little warmed up, you know what I'm saying? Get a little warmed up. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just don't mind me, please, but go ahead and stand up. Give a warm welcome to your Raw general manager. He is the innovator of controversy himself. He is Eric Bischoff. Well, everybody, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I know it's been a pretty hectic week, and so far into the month, we got a bit to go off here. So just to let everybody know that I made a couple of calls around the world. Not even that much around the world, pretty much where everybody's at. But I made one phone call of mine that really does matter. And so you're going to be finding out a little about that tonight. First off, I do want to announce this very thing, okay? There's a couple of guys that are free agents for a while and are no longer starting tonight because they're going to be in action down the line. And if you want to know who that members are, then it's pretty easy to say. They're actually a tag team. They were a part of NXT. However, they did release them, and I had no choice but to, again, make a certain call to bring them on over here. So, guys, tonight, the Lucha Dragons are going to go up against the tag team of Lilo and Nene, the Cruz Brothers, tonight. Plus, we got a little bit more in store for you that I just do not want to spoil, so I'm going to just zip it from here and take it from that point on. One last thing before I get out of here. You all should know by now in the main event of Clash of Champions, it's going to be the Universal Champion Seth Rollins versus the real deal Bruce Mitchell. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and get the night started. Get a referee down here. Let's have a match. Well, alright then. I like the sound of that. Eric Bischoff going straight to the point and made a big announcement that, well, he just signed perhaps the biggest, hottest free agent tag team on the market. The Cruz Brothers have been a part of Monday Night Raw in the past. And, of course, due to the lack of productivity, went back to, or actually debuted on NXT for a while, tried to reinvent themselves. So that was pretty interesting how it kind of went down because they actually excelled at a higher level. And, they were amazing. Actually won the NXT Tag Team Championships. So coming back to Monday Night Raw, I feel like they have a really good chance to once again excel. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's going to be a fascinating transition. Hopefully they can bring that momentum here to Monday nights. But until then, guys, we're going to have to put a halt on that right now because Mia Cruz is going to go up against Alicia Fox to start off the night here on Monday Night Raw. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so we'll have it at that. And what up, Jay Boy? What's good with you, dude? Hopefully you're having a pretty damn good time. I hope you're ready because I plan on getting to NXT today, where you're going to be having a championship match in the main event against BK for the North American title. So yeah, don't you mind me. Well, here she is. Mia Cruz has been very successful on NXT, and then got drafted to SmackDown Live. She did about average. She had a winning record, so that's something to look forward to. Now she's on Monday Night Raw after being traded, and we're going to find out exactly what she can bring to the table. Hopefully it's something, good. But you never know, because sometimes the transition is more difficult than the debut. So we'll see what happens. And Alicia Fox, she knows what I'm talking about too. Because she's been pretty much everywhere. She's been on Raw, she's been on SmackDown Live, she's been on NXT, she's been on ECW, she's been all over WWE and taken on the most fierce, tough competition available in the industry or in the company. And she's been somewhat successful, She's been Divas Champion at one point in her career, and she's been ECW Women's Champion. So, she's got a lot to offer, especially in this promotion. But at the same time, when she first went into, because she started, I'm trying to remember which one she started at first. I think she was on Raw for a while. Then she went to ECW. She kind of struggled a bit, but eventually found her rhythm and got the women's title of ECW. Then later on down the line, she kind of struggled again a little bit the only reason she struggled after that, because, she had a tough time going up against, again, the best competition available on the ECW women's roster. And then now coming to Monday Night Raw, where the women, there's a little bit more women on the roster. Plus, it's a little bit more fierce, especially when you got somebody like Charlotte dominating, handling their business. So that's just about that. And we're gonna see what happens a little later on tonight. Tonight, guys, we're going to have a number one contenders match to determine who's going to fight DKT for the Intercontinental Championship come Clash of Champions. Plus, we discovered earlier today, that Tyson Kidd is going to be one lucky fellow. He's fighting for the best in the World Championship come the ECW exclusive pay-per-view that, again, we're going to let ECW announce to have, and leave it at that. So, that's going to be something fun. At least I want to say. Well, that's just all I can say about that for now. And leave it at that. So, yeah. I had a couple of things planned, but it might have been a little too early to stream, so we'll see what happens. Well, anyways, we have, let me see, what else do we have tonight? Well, we have the debut of the Cruz Brothers, or the return, I should say, of the Cruz Brothers, so, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully they can, again, bring that attitude like they did last time. That's something I'm looking forward to be honest with you. But, again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And look at Mia flipping her around, sits her down on her back, and look at that split-legged moonsault, beautifully well executed. And this match may come to its closure right now already. No, it's not. Almost, but not quite. Hey, you got to do a little bit more than that. Just saying. Oh, hold on, wait. She might actually. Hold on. Get ready. She's going behind bars. Down she goes, and now Mia going for the pin. Shoulders are pinned. It's done. Mia Cruz with the win. Great job. She's looking way better than before, so I'll give her a great deal of props on that note. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll take it. Why not, right? Just leave it at that. What up, Phoenix? What's going on, man? How you doing? And look at this one more time, guys. Behind bars, just laid her out flat. Called it a day. And now we got to move forward on to the show. Let's see what we got right about... Oh, I guess... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Sure, not a problem, man. Go ahead. Do your thing. Let's see. Mia Cruz is now undefeated on Monday Night Raw. She's 2-0. So I think if she keeps the momentum up, she may be looking at a future opportunity for the Raw Women's Championship. Let's go ahead and move on to the next match, guys, because up next we got ourselves, let's see what we got here coming up. It is, oh, okay, it's a singles match between the glorious Bobby Roode and Chris Wolf. Chris Wolf made his Raw return, or I guess it's kind of like a debut because it's a new name, so he made his Raw debut, technically speaking, off a technicality, of course, last week, or last episode, I should say. And this isn't the first time he's actually competed on Raw, but you know what? I can't wait to see what he can bring to that table, man. It's gonna be interesting. See what happens. Honestly, I don't know who's gonna win. This is gonna be a tough match, to be honest. I think Bobby Roode has a little bit of an advantage, but at the same time, Chris Wolf has a lot of unpredictability. So, you know, you got to keep that in consideration. Well, I was gonna tell you, MCDP, right now you got a contract offer for Raw, $100,000 if you want to take that, because I know you wanted to go to Raw, and so I didn't offer you anything, and then ECW hasn't either. That may be the most glorious entrance in the history of professional wrestling. Like, this guy gets people singing like crazy, man. Holy moly. I don't believe it. That's just astonishing to me. Jesus. And there you have it, guys. Look at this. He's ready to go. He's the glorious Bobby Roode. He's had not one, not two, but 3 best in the world title reigns. And you know that he got everything going for him, man. He got everything going for him that he needs. Let's see. I'd love to go to Raw. Yesterday, I was a savage. Hey, you know what's funny, MCDP? Ryan's actually a part of Raw, so you know, you accept that contract, you might actually face him down the line. You never know. Just saying, you know, just saying. But yeah, man, he's gonna be a part of that. And I know you're like, you know what? I will gladly fight him. That's not a problem. Actually, speaking of Ryan, he's in action later on tonight against Mr. Money, where the winner goes up to, let me see, which one is it again? Oh, to Clash of Champions to fight for the Intercontinental Championship against DKT. There we go.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd
I beat him once, I beat him again. Alright. Well, there you go then. I'll put your name down right now. Let me see. We'll have you what? Let's see. This is... We're in September, I think. Yeah, there you go. And look at Chris Wolf, man. He ready to go. I don't blame him. He needs to be ready to go. Or why the hell even show up in the first place? What up, Damon? You're in action tonight, in case you wanted to know. Well, pretty much everybody wants to know. So yeah, you're in action tonight. Just let me know. Alrighty. Don't mind me just fixing up the roster a little bit. Not fixing the roster, just editing the transitions on their website. So that's about that. I think I'm all caught. Oh no, wait a minute, I'm not caught up yet. I need to do this one, and I think we're good after that. Yeah, this is the last one, and I'm good. He said, God, I'm so damn irritated. Why are you irritated, man? Is it Ryan that did it? It's got to be Ryan that did it. What did Ryan do now? I blame him. I have to. So, yeah. So what up? Anyways, Bobby Roode gonna try to go for something here. Look like a neck breaker, perhaps. Yes, it is, and it's very, very, very effective. Damn. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry, man. We don't have to talk about it. You know what? How about instead of me trying to edit this, the roster right now, I'll do that in a little bit. But why not? Let's go ahead and talk about this, okay, guys? Because tomorrow. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow it's going to be the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We could talk about that actually in a moment, since we're going to have a long show today. And, you know, we'll try to get some people's predictions, including my very own. And, you know, again, we'll have everybody's opinions on it. So we'll keep you busy. We'll keep you busy, man. Let's go and try to... Oh, you know what, though? But before we talk about Money in the Bank, we got to hold off on that real quick. Beautiful spine buster from Bobby Roode. Because tonight, guys, it's going to be the NXT pay-per-view TakeOver Chicago. Like, wow, guys, I honestly did not know that TakeOver Chicago was tonight until I think after I stopped streaming Fortnite, I went to the network to, what did I go do again? I forgot what I went to go do. I tried to go look at something, right? And next thing you know, there's an ad pop up. Hey, TakeOver Chicago is tonight. And I'm like, what? Tonight? What? When? How? No, what? So I had to just say, you know what? I got something to look forward to today. And stream, too. One kickout. Alright, then not a problem, man. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and talk about this beautiful NXT TakeOver Chicago. You know what, guys? Before I continue here, did anybody notice like a little mini Easter egg on there? If you look at the NXT TakeOver Chicago logo, at the bottom of where it says Chicago, you actually see CM Punk stars. Like, you know how he has his 4 stars in a row from left to right? That's an Easter egg. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's a Chicago thing or whatever. I just thought that was pretty damn cool to see. And again, it's in the logo. You're gonna notice. You'll barely notice it, but you'll notice it. It's right there, lined up stars at the bottom of Chicago. So, anyways, let's go and get started, guys, because I think we got. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3 title matches tonight. The Illinois. Oh. Well then, I didn't know, like, because I don't know every state's flag, okay, I'm just saying, like, we got our own flag in California too, it's like a bear on it, but nobody knows about it, pretty much nobody, like I said, knows about it. I didn't even know states had flags. I knew we had one, but I didn't think everybody else had one. So, yeah, my bad. Hey, that's my mistake. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this card now. Let's start with, let's see. Okay, hold on. These are going to be some... honestly, these are some good matches. You know what I know? It's because I went to Chicago a few. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Because I'm like, I've never seen any other. Now I want to look up every state's flag now, just for the hell of it. Alright, enough distracting. Let's see. Let's start with. Okay, I think that might be match of the night. Let's start with this one. So, guys, okay, we got the women's title of NXT. Okay, it's going to be on the line tonight. Shayna Baszler is going to defend against former. I don't even know if she's a former Sanity member. She's maybe a current, but she's going solo for a little bit on NXT and then maybe get called. I don't know. But, anyways, yeah, that's going to happen. Who do y'all got, man? Because I think Shayna might win it. I think she is going to win it. Never mind. Because she just won the damn title. Nikki Cross has, so far to me, whenever I see Nikki Cross on NXT, she's been that girl to go up against the girl, or the woman, I guess you could say. The woman to face the woman. You know what I mean? She's the one that takes on the champ. She's done it against Asuka. She's done it against Ember. She's done it against, or she's going to do it now against Shayna. I don't see her winning that match, so that's what I'm going to go for. Who do y'all got, man? You think Nikki going to win it, Mr. Silva? Tally one down. I agree with you too. I think Ricochet and Dream is going to be the match of the night. Beautiful finisher from Chris Wolf. This match may be over with now. No. What up, Iron Sheik? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking a little bit over NXT TakeOver Chicago. Some predictions, I guess you could say, and just about that. So, you know, feel free to join in. Let us know who you got. You don't have to say what. If you want to say why, but, you know, just let it all out there. So yeah, I think Shane's gonna win. Tell me who is the real legend. I don't know. There's a lot of legends. You're asking me for a real legend or the real legend? Like, I don't know. There's quite a bit of them. What the hell is it? Is Bobby Roode trying to put Chris Wolf out of his own misery, using his own finisher against him? Tequila Sunrise locked in, and wait a minute, escape. Have you ever heard of a Hindi? Have you ever had a Hindi person take your phone? I have. They just take your phone, look at it, they give it back. Sorry for the random comment. I don't care. Fucking bullshit. Iron Sheik is the real legend. Yeah, he's a pretty damn big legend. Everyone know that Iron Sheik created Hulkamania. He's like, fucking bullshit. I love Iron Sheik. I love Botchamania. I'll watch it every time I get a chance to. Oh, here we go. Bobby Roode gets him in position. Get ready for the glorious DDT. Chris Wolf's misery could be over right here. Come on, ref, hurry up. 2, and it's over. Good night. Thanks for coming. Okay. Good job. Good second match of the night. Alright, guys, let's move forward here. I got Baszler. Silva said Nick Cross might take the upset, might be the upset of the night. If she wins, I say it is the upset of the night, actually. No matter who else wins. Let's move forward to, how about Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch against the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Who do y'all got? Because I'm going to just make it clear. I've seen Oni Lorcan, I've seen Danny Burch compete at some pretty damn high levels in singles matches on NXT. So I think that the amount of time they're going to get tonight, it's going to be special. But I think that somebody from Undisputed Era, whether it's going to be Adam Cole or, let me see, is it Bobby Fish? Yeah, Bobby Fish. They might just have a little something to do with that. They're going to shock. Hold on, let me do it. Hold on. Shock the system. They're going to shock the system, man. Going to happen. Walk it to them. Just walk it to them. Congratulations, Bobby Roode. And let's move forward down the line. We got ourselves another singles match right here. Let me see what we got. We got a number one contenders match. Mr. Money and Ryan Legacy. The winner goes up against DKT at Clash of Champions. Of course, like I said before, the Intercontinental Championship. Good luck with that. Now, let's go ahead and move forward again, you know, because, I mean, I mean, those are pretty predictable matches, right? But this one, whew, we got an old-fashioned Chicago street fight. We had a Chicago street fight before. The last one, I think it was CM Punk and Chris Jericho. It was a long time ago, but it was a pretty damn good match, regardless. Johnny Gargano to Tommaso Ciampa in the Chicago street fight. Honestly, I think that if this rivalry is going to be, because I think it's going to be rivalry of the year, to be honest with you, it has the potential to be just that. I'm going to roll with Tommaso just because I want to see them fight some more. When Johnny won the first one, I said, okay, hey, this needs to be feud of the year, guys. Seriously, like, they have the chemistry, they got the charisma, they got the wrestling ability, they got it all. Whatever you need in the match, they got it. So I want to see them. I don't want to see them best of three, and I don't know, one of them get called up. Nah, I want to see a five-match feud between the two guys, because I think if this is going to be feud of the year, don't have one match, don't have two don't have 5 matches where it's 2 each, final one. I think it'll be beautiful. Trust, I think it'll be beautiful. That's just my perspective on things, but that's all I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm going for Tommaso. Silva, you going to Tommaso? You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure you want to see this feud for quite a while. And Ryan Legacy, people like to call him Cryan because he likes to make a lot of excuses. That's right, Cryan, as in C-R-Y-A-N. Look at this guy. When he made his Raw return, he's undefeated, guys. Don't forget that, because this first time around, when he got traded, he actually defeated Brown Pride, and then he got traded again. So last week he actually defeated Mojo Rawley. Can he be undefeated and win a 3rd match in a row to get the opportunity of a lifetime against the Intercontinental Champion and Clash of Champions for the title? We'll find out within a matter of minutes. So, we're going to find out in just a few, again, who's going to be the man of the hour. You got Ryan Legacy, who used to go by the name of Ryan Balor, but again, he had a completely different reinvention of himself, and I think it was for the better. Why not? Why try to follow someone's footsteps and, you know, just say, hey, you know what? People going to hear that last name Balor, they're going to think I'm his brother or something. They're going to automatically like me. I was wrong. They hate me. I need to change my name. Ryan Legacy. That's right, baby. Ryan Legacy's the name, and I don't have a legacy yet, but I'm going to make one. Trust me on that. Let's see, Shane McMahon. Wow. Ryan said nothing about me is Balor anymore. Bullshit. Look at your Titan throwing in your own brands. Yeah. Well, it just happened. And here comes Mr. Money. Straight up clothesline the hell out of Ryan, and he's not letting up. Uh-oh, here comes the fight back. He's got him up in position. Fireman's carry, counter into a Impaler DDT. Damn, Ryan looks like he's lost out there. He can't believe what in the world is going on at the moment. Here's Mr. Money. He's looking to put the match away already? What the hell? There's the Money DDT. Come on, man. No way. There's no way this match is about to already end. It's over. What? How long was this match, guys? Seriously. I think he may have broke his own personal record. Remember, he didn't last any longer than 16 seconds in the Royal Rumble. How long was this match? Seriously. Was that 16 or less? I don't think it reached 30 to be TBH. I don't know. That was very fast. I think maybe did hit 43 seconds. It's a damn shame. Well, make quick work. And it's over just like that. Wow. So now we're halfway through the show, and again, guys, here it is, the return of the Cruz brothers. They go up against the Lucha Dragons up next. So we didn't really get a chance to talk about the other two matches for TakeOver tonight, so let's go ahead and do it right now. Me and Silva agree that this is going to be the match of the night. Ricochet and the Velveteen Dream. D-R-E-A-M, yes, Velveteen Dream. I think it's going to be, again, a good match. These guys should fight. Oh, I don't even know how long this pay-per-view is going to be, guys, because seriously, I think the street fight, I think the Dream and Ricochet match should be at least 30 minutes each. Wow. It's hard to discuss because, again, man, those guys are just, yeah, those four individuals, I think they can have, I think we're going to see 2 5-star matches in one night, to be honest. I mean, all the talent is there. Seriously, all the talent, everything you need, it's sitting right, or it's standing right there, getting ready to be utilized properly. I would like to, I don't know, Velveteen's kind of been the guy to have good matches and put people over. So it's hard to say. If it's a one-off deal, let's go Ricochet. But if it's going to be a feud, I think Dream might take the first one. I don't know. You know what? The safe pick for me is Ricochet. I'm going Ricochet on this one. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I can really say on that matter. Ricochet is just amazing. He's just incredibly gifted. He's the type of guy who does things literally nobody else can do. I'm serious. I don't remember I don't remember the last time somebody like that existed. Maybe Rey Mysterio back in his WCW days, Jericho even. But over time, the talent has been unbelievable to the point where people actually said, we're going to practice this, what y'all been doing, but guess what? We're going to do some other things that nobody else is going to do unless they can actually do it in the future. It's going to be incredible. So we'll leave it at that. And then the main event of Chicago is going to be Lars Sullivan and Aleister Black. That's tough for me to say because if you watch the last few NXT episodes, then you know that Aleister got his ass handed to him on a silver platter, guys. I'm serious. He's just been getting dismantled. The first time he tried to hit that Black Mass spinning heel kick on him and he caught his ass. Freak accident. Call it a day. Last NXT did I watch last night? Yeah, that's what I did last night. I went to watch NXT. Next thing you know, it tells me TakeOver's on, which I'm grateful for. So I look at that, and then next thing you know, they go at it. Bam! Freak accident. Just after it wasn't really a brawl. It was just a one-sided beatdown, man. Lars Sullivan cracking his ass. So usually when you see that happen, you know the champion's going to win. I'm going with Aleister Black. I think he's going to do something, or Lars is going to hurt himself. Something's going to happen to where it's like, okay, that's why Lars lost, because of X Factor, whatever it is, right? So that's just all I can really say on that note. I'm a big fan of Lars Sullivan. I think he has a bright future in the WWE. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna be champion anytime soon. If he was gonna be champion, he should have won the title. Probably beating Aleister to get that opportunity and destroy Andrade Cien Almas. But it is what it is. A lethal lariat, then a freak accident was last. Yeah, there you go. It was, like I said, it wasn't even a brawl. It was just a one-sided beatdown. It wasn't even close. So I truly don't mind who wins. If Lars wins, I'm cool with it. If let me see. Okay, if Lars wins, I'm cool with it. If Aleister wins, then he deserves it because he just won the title. There's the last person who actually won the NXT title and lost it almost damn near immediately was Sami Zayn, and I don't think they should try to make Aleister among that category. So I think, again, they should kind of do it, but who knows? We'll see what happens. It just happens. Why can't I see Hunter's comments in the actual stream chat on YT? I have no idea. Yesterday, there's been problems with the chat on stream for a while, from what Ross and I think Phoenix told me. Yeah, Ross and Phoenix told me. So YouTube's like, I don't know, they're having glitches or something. It's something I can't really figure out. I tried to look into it a bit, but literally found nothing. So I don't have any answer for you other than it's just messing up at the moment. And there it is. Here comes Lilo. He's trying to hit a couple of, or wait, hold on. This is not just a couple of suplexes. This is a suplexes with friends. They're known as the Three Amigos. You can mute people like that? Seriously? That's weird. Here's the tag. Bringing them on in. Get ready for it. It's gonna be cruise control. The free fall neck breaker may have found its conclusion. Never mind. Sin Cara saves the day. Alright, guys, let's go and talk about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's gonna be tomorrow. There's scheduled. There could be added more. Maybe they'll take some. Well, no, they probably won't take any out. They might add some more. They've done that in the past. So there's scheduled to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches for Sunday. What up, Madu? How you doing? We're just doing some predictions for Money in the Bank. Feel free to join in if you want to. Get your voice heard. So let's see. I'm gonna save the 3 main ones for last. So don't mind me. We're gonna have the tag titles on the line. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. I don't need to say Jack. You know who? I picked Bludgeon Brothers. The way they've been looking, easy money. So I ain't gonna say nothing else. Yeah, go ahead and let your words be heard, guys. Who do y'all think gonna win? Do y'all think Bludgeon Brothers is gonna have a damn ball game with the damn club members, Gallows and Anderson, or what? Excuse me. Here we go. Pin attempt once more, and no, not even close. That edit your guy, Madu? Sure, man. I mean, it's pretty much, it's pretty much done. You'll be ready to go by the next NXT when you have a match. Right now, you can see Nene going bring it to him, man. Just hit a jawbreaker, and he's got him up. Sit out body slam, Michinoku driver. Gonna plant him. I think the club should get. You're going for the club? Ooh, okay, kind of bouncy. Like it. You can't see me. Here comes Nene, man. He's trying to tune up that little 5-knuckle shuffle. And hold on, wait a minute. He's trying to call it in now. Sin Cara getting on 1, 2 feet, and there it is. The AA Attitude Adjustment match could be over right now. 2 and a kick out. Wow. They too busy playing Fortnite. Who is Silva? Well, yeah, probably Silva. What do you call it? Probably playing Fortnite, man. A little busy up in that mug. All right, let's see. Let's move forward then. Oh, look at that. Beautiful roll up into the powerbomb. Single arm, too. God dang. Unbelievable. And drag away from the ropes. This match may reach its final destination. And no, Lilo saves the day. Well, I'm going to try it. I can join them. Take care of Alex and Ross. What? Alex? No, wait a minute. I didn't see Alex and Ross in here. I've been talking to Madu, you, Silva, let's see, Sheik. I think that was it. Look at this gory bomb. That may have, I think that's it. But Lilo's not the legal man, so Nanny gonna have to go and take that pin real quick, or not. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the next matchup. I don't even say nothing. I don't even want to say the match. Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. I mean, Bobby Lashley, I don't need to say nothing. You should know why he's going to win. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know what you're talking about. I was like, what? So, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all agree, or do some of y'all believe Sami Zayn gonna make the upset of the decade? You too, Phoenix. Have a good one, man. And look at this. Nene ducks out the way. Here's a comeback attempt. Couple of shoulder block takedowns, and to top it all off, he's getting ready. Duck out the way. Belly to back slam. And look at this. He's getting ready to... Wait a minute. I guess not. Oh, he's going for a submission. STF locked in. And Sin Cara will try to hang in there. He's tapping out. It's over. So Madu going for the Bludgeon Brothers? Okay. The Cruz Brothers are victorious, and Nene had to walk it to him, man. Get that STF locked in, and yeah, call it a day. That was about it. Look at this one more time. That was probably the best chance for Sin Cara and the Lucha Dragons of the night, until, you know, you got a little bit of this, a little bit of an AA, a little bit of that, what's the name, that STF. It was done. Call it in. You're going to go for the club, but you think Bludgeon Brothers are going to win. Okay. Understandable. So, we'll leave it at that. And again, guys, do y'all think Bobby Lashley is going to win like I do? Because I think he's going to make it easy out there. Probably a 5-minute match. I don't see it going on for like 10, 15, 20. Hell no. I don't even think at the best, it'll probably reach 10. We'll see what happens, though. And Rusev coming on out here. We're going to see what this guy has to talk about. Should be interesting. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, as we continue forward, guys, who do y'all think is going to win in this other match between Daniel Bryan and Big Cass? I feel like it's a meaningless feud, and I don't think they're going to want to drag it out. So, perhaps Daniel Bryan wins and calls it a day. Or maybe they do extend the feud for a while, and Big Cass takes the dub real quick from something interesting. I don't know. Again, I'll go with the safe bet. I'll go with Daniel Bryan. Let me know who y'all think gonna win. Let's go ahead and get this going, guys. I think this is the last promo of the show, too. Oh, he's coming, man. He looked pissed off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you go to please welcome the Bulgarian brute, Rusev. You know, I've been on the sidelines for a while now, and I'm sick of it. I'm here for competition, and I'm here to crush everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step foot in the tag division with a new tag partner. You may know him from NXT. Well, that was quick.
It's all about. With him, you know this is going to be good. This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
What the hell? Sorry I missed my cue. I just couldn't wait to come out here and shake your hand personally, Rusev. I've seen how you competed in the past, and I think it's time we take over this joint. I think our unison will lead us to victory and a couple of titles around our waist. Well, I'm glad you're out here, Rusev. Aiden. See, you're making me excited too now, Aiden. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You're here because of me now, and it's time we take down the tag division one by one by one. Don't you mean 2 by 2 by 2 by 3 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 until we get all the way up to the Hardy Boys level? What? Why do you gotta be such a smart ass for? Sure, whatever. Yeah, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, whatever. Yes, you're absolutely right. Aiden, let's do this, man. With with my athletic ability, my brute strength, and your voice, we can do anything. And trust me when I say this, when we get to the Hardys, when we get to Doom, when we get to New Day, when we get to anybody who's in our way, crush. Well, there you have it, guys. It looks like those two are gonna team up now. That's good. Aiden English coming from NXT, so we'll see how these two fare up with each other. Big Cass should win, saying that he lost their first encounter. I agree. So I'm gonna go ahead and dot you down for Cass, man. Big Cass. And let's see what we got now. Did you know Rusev is hated in Russia for real? How come? Didn't know that, but it's expected, saying he made Russians look evil even though he isn't Russian. Well, he pretty much made it clear that he's not Russian. He's Bulgarian. He wears like, okay, I guess I can see where that is put into effect, because Lana and Rusev have openly, I guess, kind of worshipped Vladimir Putin on a couple episodes of Raw and all that stuff. So I can see where that comes from. Now Lana, she's playing a Russian even though she's not Russian. The Ravishing Russian, whatever. She's not Russian. I think she's American, born on the East Side. But regardless, that doesn't matter. That's besides the point. Yeah. It's just whatever. I think maybe she's the reason why. Okay, well, she talks for him, so you making us look bad, and we ain't having that. So, it ain't gonna happen like that. Well, now here comes Marco. He's got some pretty stiff competition coming up here. It's going to be interesting. DKT has been Intercontinental Champion for quite some time. This is a non-title match, so he's got to be very cautious on how he wants to approach this matchup. And as we do, guys, let's go ahead and talk about who do y'all think is going to win between Roman Reigns and the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. I think, you know what? I'm going Mahal. I'm going to go Mahal just because they need to treat him right. Who y'all got? Rusev, hometown, he was arrested 5 times? That's a lot. Cass is trash. Well, here's DKT again, guys, the Intercontinental Champion, scheduled for action. He's going up in this singles non-title match against Marco, who has a very good track record. He's been competing on Raw and ECW. Now he's back on Raw, trying to figure out what he's got to do to pull off a victory over this man right here, who only suffered, I think, 2 losses since he entered that 32-man tournament to win it all, and go to Extreme Rules to face off against Roman Reigns and Mr. Money to win that prestigious Intercontinental Championship. You know what he's going to bring to the table. You know what he's going to try to do, man. He's going to bring it. He's going to bring it all. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Even clowns flex these days. Jeez. Well then. Handshake between the two guys. That's good to see that we're going to have a clean fight. Marco and DKT. It looks like Marco's going straight away after the champ. Going to nail him with the suplex. Delayed him, but he got him. And since nobody really cared about the Reigns Mahal feud, like a lot of people don't, let me know what y'all think then between Asuka and Carmella for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Because I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna just say it like this: Carmella's gonna retain. She might win and retain, she might lose and retain. She's going to walk out with the title. That's all I'm going to say. She's going to walk out with that championship when the night's over. So, I'm going to just leave it at that. Because I think Asuka would win, but again, I don't see why would you put a title on somebody to literally hold it for a month. Unless you're Christian and you have an agenda against him or something, then I can probably see how that will probably work. But Carmella is literally the first ever Money in the Bank winner out of the women's division. Like, seriously. Okay. So you kind of agree with me because I just don't see how that happens like that. I just don't. Let's keep going with the women, actually, guys. Damn, what a slap to the face trying to disrespect the champion. And if that's his mission, he accomplished it. So let's go to the Raw Women's title now, guys. Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey. I feel like this is another predictable matchup. I don't care how the match ends, whether she wins the title or not. I think Ronda Rousey is going to win that matchup. I mean, it just seems to be that kind of... I mean, this pay-per-view kind of seems to be a little bit too predictable today. Or tomorrow. There it is, double arm underhook DDT. And that match right here is potentially over. DKT kicks out, though. Saves the night. Saves himself from complete annihilation. So yeah, let me know who y'all got in that matchup between Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey, because I already pretty much I just figured that Ronda in her second televised match, she's gonna win. I mean, it's just, yeah. She didn't win it a month ago. She won it the SDL after Mania, didn't she? Let me see. Well, I guess you're... Wow! Is that right? You know what? You're right. But damn. Yeah, it's time to have her lose that title. She's been an unforgettable champion. She's been a forgettable champion. Let me rephrase that. I feel like this is Dean Ambrose holding the WWE Championship. Like, okay, you were history. Your legacy is this, and now what do we do with you? Because Dean's role was to be the guy who kept failing to win the big one, and then he won the big one. It's like, okay, now what do we do with you? Carmella, first ever Women's Money in the Bank recipient, and it's like, okay, yeah, now I don't know what to do with you no more. She should lose, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think she'll walk out somehow. She's gonna walk out with the title. It just seems to be that way. It just does. Probably by DQ, like Medu said. But it has been a forgettable reign. I already forgot she actually fought Charlotte. And did she win by a roll-up or something? I forgot how she won. It was stupid. Very forgettable match, man. I barely remember it. Damn near forgot it until you told me. Or reminded me, I should say. So, just leave it at that. Yeah. And I don't think anyone really wants to leave their notion on, okay, well, Rousey, pretty predictable, right? Yeah, I was right. And Carmella's like Dean Ambrose when she was in the Shield the first time around with the U.S. title. Pretty much. But for me, I can say like this. Like, the way they kind of booked him and his character to be is kind of their fault, too. Because I'll tell you this much, when the Shield first debuted, I was like, okay. We got Dean Ambrose, we got Roman Reigns, we got Seth Rollins. Roman's going to be a powerhouse. I think Roman's going to be... he's going to be that guy that fights against some big guys. Triple H, Batista, Undertaker, things like that, you know what I mean? And I said, okay, Seth Rollins... He won't be successful like the other two, but he'll win the Intercontinental Championship at least. Maybe the U.S., probably even, I don't know. But Dean Ambrose, that's a guy that could beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That's the guy who can win the WWE Championship a few times. That's the guy who's going to really make everybody say, wow, he was the leader of the Shield. And man, I couldn't have been more wrong about anything in life. Roman's the most hated, but he is fighting the biggest names. AJ, Triple H, Cena, Joe, I can go on. And he's actually winning them. And he's been more successful too. He's actually main evented WrestleMania 3 more times than Rollins, 4 more times than Dean Ambrose. That's preposterous. Here comes DKT with Death Days. This match may have finally reached its ending here. And no, it's not. So you think Natalya will betray Ronda? That's possible. Well, yeah, I agree with you too, but like, she's already, well, because when she won the Divas title, I was like, okay, she should win it again. Oh, they got rid of it? Okay, now there's 2 women's titles. I think she's going to be a champion again, women's title. And I honestly thought she would never win it. It was starting to get to that point where I'm like, okay, she might not win it after all. But when she did win, I said, okay, that's good. But because of how good Charlotte was and how much momentum she has, or had at the time, it just made more sense to give her the championship back. Here it is, double arm DDT once again after he hooked him. 3rd one of the night, and DKT might lose this non-title match. Marco with the win over the champ. Just like that, it's over with. But yeah, I agree that Natalya I think she deserves not a title shot, but a long reign as champion. Probably like at least 5 to 6 months. Because her first one was like, I think 2 or 3. It wasn't even that. It didn't even last that long. To attack Rollins, damn. Excuse me. Ambrose. Yeah, I think I can see that being possible. I can see that happening. And Natalya did win the Divas title. It was a long-ass time ago, too, man. It was like a long, long time ago. I think... Let me see, I'm trying to remember when it happened. It happened either before the Hart Dynasty or after the Hart Dynasty. Who did she beat? I think she beat Alicia. Did she beat Alicia Fox? No, she didn't beat Alicia. Who the hell she beat? I forgot who she beat. But that was her longest title reign with any championship in WWE. Her women's title reign was like, again, 2, 3, maybe 4 months at the most. Her Divas title reign is forgettable because, you know, it happened a long time ago before she established herself to be as what she is. Now, guys, we got a debut here on Monday Night Raw. Ty Dillinger is going up against Josh Dynamite. Raw debut right here and right now. Semi-main event. It's about to go down. You know what Josh is capable of. You know what he was able to pull off on NXT. But now he's here on Monday nights. He's got a lot to prove, and he's going to start with the Perfect 10 up next. So let's go ahead and continue, guys. Who do y'all got? Seth Rollins or Elias? I mean, you know, never mind. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Seth Rollins gonna win that, right? So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Did she beat Melina? Because I think she might have. She might have beat Melina. You know what? I can actually look it up. Right. Where's my phone? Right here. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's charging. Alright, guys, here we go. We're about to see a debut on Monday Night Raw. Let's see what happens. Should be good. You think Elias will win? Seriously? Wow, okay. You're literally the only person right now. Okay. I respect that. Well, there you have it, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. And there you have it. This is something special. I guess she beat LA Cool. Alright. Just because he hasn't really had that push that he needs to become in any way important in WWE. I agree. I agree with that without a shadow of a doubt. But to me, I think they're going to keep Rollins with that title for a while just because, I don't know, he deserves, well, he doesn't deserve, he's shown that he should be a world champion. And just because of that note, I think he's pretty much just going to be holding on to the title for probably the end of the year, beginning of next year, he'll probably lose it. I don't know, it just really depends. And here is Josh Dynamite. He's looking to bring a big explosion to Monday Night Raw, and it's about to be something special. This guy is something that you got to be cautious for, and Ty Dillinger's going to have a plateful right here and right now. Trust me when I say this, okay? He's going to be pretty much everywhere, and I don't even know how it's going to end. It might end up being Ty losing in like 2 minutes. It could be in 10 minutes. It could be in maybe 15, depending on how Josh feels. When he has his mind set to something, he going to make it happen. Wow, man. Incredible universe. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I agree with Rollins winning, but Elias has been treated like dog shit after his main roster debut. I agree with that too, but when he debuted, he was undefeated, which is something pretty cool to have, because not too many people get that treatment in WWE nowadays. But the people he beat to be undefeated kind of meant nothing. Like, people are like, oh, Elias, he's here. Oh, ain't he undefeated or something like that? Yeah, he is undefeated. Right? Yeah, okay. Who's he going to fight this week? Oh, okay, he'll probably win again, so he's going to be undefeated for a little bit longer. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and Nia Jax will retain. The Sasha Banks will win, cash in on Monday Night Raw, and win the championship. Damn, okay. Got one for Jax. So you're going for Sasha Banks. I'll go put your name over here right now. Let's talk about the women's Money in the Bank, guys. We're going to have, we're going to have Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Lana, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Natalya. So let me know your picks on that note. Again, I'll tell you all again. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Naomi. Oh, wait a minute. I said Naomi twice, my bad. It's not, Naomi is in it, of course, but also Ember Moon, my mistake. So I'll do it one more time just so that way we'd get that clarified. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Lana, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Ember Moon, and Natalya. Now, that seems to be good. Let me know who y'all got in that matchup, because I'm going to have a tough time trying to pick one. Referee at the count of 8, and there you go, back in the ring it goes. Let's see. I don't think Charlotte's going to win. I don't think Becky's going to win. Naomi, probably not. Alexa's definitely not winning. Banks, I can see that happening, but I won't. My top 3 picks are going to be this. It's going to be Ember Moon, Natalya, and Lana. So my pick for Raw is going to be Ember Moon. My pick from SmackDown Live is going to be Natalya. But my overall pick, I'm going to go with Ember Moon, just because I think that, she's the rookie now. She should probably be a consideration for a future world title opportunity. Whether she's going to be the one to cash in on Rousey or Nia or whoever may be the champion down the line. We'll see what happens. But I'm just excited to see Charlotte and Sasha Banks in the same ring again. I agree. I think we're going to see a lot of action too, because Charlotte, high flyer. Alexa Bliss, not really. Ember Moon and Sasha Banks, they're high flyers. So, Naomi too. You got 4 high flyers in that ring that are about to do something special with that ladder. And believe me when I tell you this, guys. I think we're going to witness something unbelievable. I think Charlotte Flair might actually pull off a John Morrison. Like, you guys remember how one time he hit like a backflip off the top rope with the ladder in his hands? Like, I think we could see Charlotte do something like that tonight. And as far as Becky Lynch, she's just a great technical wrestler. Natalya, great technical wrestler. They're going to do their thing. Alexa Bliss is going to have those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, she's going to win? No, maybe she's not. Okay, but she made it believable. Lana, she's going to have the crowd chanting her name all day long, man. She's going to manipulate the crowd whenever she wants. She's going to have the crowd in the palm of her hands. They're going to be saying, Lana Day, Lana Day, Lana Day. Lana is the best. Lana number one. Lana is the best. Lana number one. This is the good. This match right here is going to be recognized from everybody. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually was the main event. We've seen the Women's Royal Rumble be the main event. It wasn't what. So we had. I think it's because my expectations were a little bit too high, so it didn't reach my standard. But I think this should be the main event, just because women are going to. This match is better than last year's already. Because last year was just only SmackDown Live. I think since you got both groups together, this should main event it. Just because. I mean, after the rivalry they had, that's going to be good. This is just my opinion, but I think the first women's Money in the Bank match was boring. That's what I'm saying. This should be the redemption of it. Tiebreaker to Josh Dynamite. He needs a kick out now or it's over. He doesn't. Ty Dillinger spoils the debut of Josh Dynamite. Just like that. Wow, that kind of sucks. And you can tell he's just very excited, man. He fought long and hard to be where he needs to be. And wait a second. And Ty offered a handshake, saying he did a really good job, and he accepts. Probably, Madhu. It's a good chance. Like I said, she's going to do those heel tactics in the match. That's one of the reasons why this match is going to be as good as it's going to be. She ain't going to win. I don't give a damn what anyone says. Well, guys, main event time is going to be Dean Ambrose versus the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose versus the real deal, Bruce Mitchell. Sorry, I had to burp when I tried to announce the name. So sorry about that. And as we get towards this main event, guys, let's go ahead and talk about these last two matches we have. Let's get the most treacherous one out the way. It's like stupid. I'm tired of seeing this damn match. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Who do you all think is going to win? I'm hoping AJ wins to get out the way, because I'm tired of seeing these guys fight every single damn pay-per-view SmackDown Live. It's annoying. All Shinsuke does, low blow. All Styles does is find a way to get distracted, low blow. And I'm tired of seeing the same damn thing for the, this is just as bad as Roman Reigns. Seriously. If I can't enjoy Raw because Roman Reigns is there, if I can't enjoy SmackDown Live because those two guys are there, I can't watch it. It's unwatchable to me. It's the worst rivalry in the history of professional wrestling. Their match at Mania. Oh, it's a dream match of a lifetime. You don't want to miss it. It's something that you're never going to see again. What the hell? What did I miss? Because you told me I'm going to miss something if I don't blink. If I blink or whatever. So I watched the whole match. What the hell did I miss? Because obviously there's something there that I didn't witness that made you guys believe this is going to be a great rivalry. This is a boring, trash, pathetic, weak-ass, goddamn feud, and I'm tired of it already. You know what? I don't care who wins. I'm not talking about it no more. Wait, is TakeOver tonight? It is. No, UK Tournament Finale is tonight. Oh, there you go. And you know, Bruce is here, The Dark Knight Rises. And you know, Batman's true identity, it's actually Bruce Mitchell, the real deal of professional wrestling. And as soon as the bell rings, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about the men's Money in the Bank and just take it from there. So, Bat Bruce is here. Let's go ahead and get this match underway so we can talk about the last match for Money in the Bank. That's, again, these are the matches scheduled. There could be more added at the last minute, the day of the pay-per-view, so don't be surprised if that happens. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We got men's Money in the Bank, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rusev, and a New Day member. We don't know which New Day member it's going to be, but it's going to be a member of the New Day who is in that matchup. Well, at least I don't know who's going to be a part of it. It is going to be a New Day member, though. Again, I'll let you all know. Let me know your predictions. We got Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rusev, and a New Day member. You can pick pretty much anyone you want. You can say Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, or you can just say New Day member, NDM. For me, I don't think Strowman's going to win. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win. I don't think Bobby Roode's going to win. I don't think Rusev's going to win. So, if Kofi's in that ladder match or Xavier's, I don't think he's going to win it. Big E might have a chance. I don't know. So let's see, I'm down to who again? I'm down to Strowman, Balor, and Joe, I think I said. Oh no, wait a minute. I said Balor, Joe, and The Miz. Yeah. Okay. For Raw, I pretty much have no choice between the three I said, and that's going to be Finn Balor. Samoa Joe and The Miz are the only two guys I can think of with SmackDown Live. I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe will win for Money in the Bank on SmackDown Live's behalf if somebody from SmackDown Live wins. But if I had to pick an overall winner, it's hard to say. I don't know, guys. I'm having a tough time picking this one out. Wow. I would like to see Finn Balor cash in on Brock Lesnar, but I doubt that's going to happen, so... You know what? I'm going to go Samoa Joe. Screw it. I'm picking Samoa Joe. Who are y'all going to pick? Okay, so somebody... I know who you are. Pick Finn Balor, so we got one for Balor. Best case scenario, Miz wins it, Bryan gets involved, triple threat for SummerSlam, the Miz will win. Okay, so you're going for the Miz. Okay. And I'm going for Joe. So, you already know. Again, I could see Joe, Miz, and Balor winning it. I would love to see the Miz win because it's been 7 years since he actually held a world championship. He only held one, the W title, by the way. Finn Balor never got his rematch clause, so I'm still waiting for that. He's had all these opportunities, Royal Rumble, couple of number one contender matches, now Money in the Bank. I'm waiting for him to get his match against Brock. I don't even give a damn no more. I just need to see it happen. Hopefully this year, but you never know. And then as far as Samoa Joe, I just think he can have a good feud with AJ Styles or Shinsuke, who the hell is going to be the damn champion at the end of the night. I'm tired of that damn feud already. They need to end that crap. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, I'm down for those three guys I mentioned winning. A New Day member, if a New Day member wins, I probably want it to be Kofi Kingston because he needs that world title, man. He truly does. But the second base case scenario would probably be Big E. I don't see Xavier being world champion. That's just something just based off of his character, it doesn't seem to be that type of guy that would be a champion, like a world champion at that. I can see him being US. I can see him being Intercontinental. Cruiserweight, hell, as even, but a world title, that's a whole new outlook, man. I just don't think he can do it. I'm pretty sure if he gets the opportunity to, he'll take it, he'll do the best he can, but I don't think it can reach up to a minimum expectation of a world champion. We've seen Dean Ambrose, be a world champion and fail miserably at it. Here's the Dirty Deeds pin attempt. It's over. Dean Ambrose just knocked off the former Universal Champion. And Seth, pretty much the main event of Clash of Champions, has lost the last two Raws. Bruce lost tonight, and then last time it was Rollins who lost to McIntyre. That shit, it just, wow. So now it's pretty much anyone's ball game. Ooh, I would love it. You know, the Miz loves to be hated. He's like, him and CM Punk love to be hated. They can do really good at it. Matter of fact, I don't even think CM Punk will get heat for beating Daniel Bryan. To be honest with you, I just don't think that would ever happen. If it does, CM Punk will just make the best work out of it. But hey, let's talk about the Miz, because if the Miz cashed in on Daniel Bryan, you know what would be better? Like, let's say this. Let's say Daniel Bryan fought for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble, right? And he lost. Then he entered the Royal Rumble. And then the Miz went in there uninvited, threw him out. I think that's the best way to get Miz to be the biggest heel in history. But to your extension, I think if he were to, do that to Daniel, he wouldn't. He will make that work. Trust me. He'll be one of the best heel champions we've seen in a long time. I'll be down for it too. Let's see it happen. Did you know that Nikki Bella and John Cena are back together? They are? Well, congratulations to them. They deserve to be happy. They really aren't, though. I don't think they even live together anymore. Oh. Alrighty then. Let's see. Well, whatever the case may be, if they are, I guess I'm happy for them. Whatever makes them happy. And then, if they're not, may they find peace. Alright, guys. If you want to stay tuned, we're going to be streaming SmackDown Live. We're going to get Ross Mackey and Nick Silva to be the matchup of the night. It might be the main event. No, it might be I don't know. It's going to be either semi-main event or it's going to be main event. We're going to find out pretty soon. So until then, we'll see you for next episode of SmackDown Live coming up. And that's about it. Cut. That's a wrap.